Have you ever looked at someone successful and wondered, why not me? Have you ever felt that life has moved ahead without you? If yes, then this story is for you. This is the story of a young man named Arjun who discovered that the greatest treasure in life is not money, it is time. Arjun lived in a small town with his loving parents. His father worked in a factory. Every morning before sunrise he would leave for work. Every evening he returned home, exhausted. His clothes were covered in dust. His hands were rough from years of hard work. Yet every day he smiled when he saw his son. Before leaving for work, he always gave Arjun the same advice. Father, son, never waste your time. Study today, so tomorrow you can live a better life than mine. Time is the one thing that never comes back. Arjun smiled. Don't worry, Papa. I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Instead of studying, instead of learning new skills, instead of building his future, Arjun spent hours scrolling through social media. One reel became another, then another. Funny videos, gaming, endless scrolling. The clock kept moving, but Arjun's life stayed exactly where it was. Every evening his father quietly looked at him holding his phone. He wanted to say something, but he knew. Advice only works when the listener is ready. Months passed. Arjun's classmates were changing. Some were learning coding, some were improving their English, some were preparing for interviews. Others were learning SEO, digital marketing, and professional skills. Everyone seemed busy building their future, except Arjun. He still believed, I have plenty of time. Then one afternoon, everything changed. His phone rang. It was his childhood friend, Rahul. Arjun answered happily. Hey, Rahul, how are you? Rahul's voice was filled with excitement. Arjun, I got selected as an SEO executive in a top digital marketing company. Arjun smiled. Really? Congratulations. What's your salary? Rahul laughed. It's more than I ever imagined. I started learning SEO 1 year ago. Every single day. Just 3 hours. It wasn't easy. But every hour I invested changed my future. After congratulating him, Arjun slowly ended the call. The room became silent, very silent. He looked at his dusty books, his empty notebook. Then, he unlocked his phone. One notification appeared. Screen time, today, 9 hours, 47 minutes. His heart stopped. Almost 10 hours, gone, not learning, not growing, not improving, simply scrolling. For the first time, he understood. Rahul had invested his time. Arjun had wasted his. That night, he couldn't sleep. His father's words echoed inside his mind. Time never comes back. He looked toward his parents' room. His father was sleeping after another day of hard labor. His mother had quietly repaired his old shirt instead of buying herself new clothes. Tears rolled down Arjun's face. He whispered, I have failed them. Early the next morning, without telling anyone, Arjun left home. He walked without knowing where he was going. Roads became empty. The city disappeared behind him. Soon, he reached a peaceful forest. The cool breeze touched his face. Birds sang softly, and beneath a huge banyan tree sat an old monk, calm, peaceful, as if he had been waiting. The monk slowly opened his eyes. My son, why are your shoulders carrying so much pain? Arjun could no longer control himself. He knelt before the monk. Baba, I've wasted my life. My friends are successful. My parents had dreams for me. And I wasted my time. Please, show me the right path. The monk smiled gently. Without saying a word, he picked up a handful of sand. Slowly, he opened his hand. The sand slipped away. Every grain disappeared. Then he asked, My son, can you bring those grains back? Arjun lowered his head. No. The monk smiled. Time is exactly like this sand. Once it leaves your hand,
It never returns. The monk continued. Every person receives the same 24 hours. The rich, the poor, the talented, the ordinary. The only difference is how they use those hours. He looked directly into Arjun's eyes. Discipline will take you farther than motivation. Hard work gives strength. Smart work gives direction. When both walk together, success follows. Then he spoke the words that changed Arjun forever. Never compare yourself to someone else's success. Compare yourself only with the person you were yesterday and improve one step every single day. Arjun asked with tears in his eyes, Baba, is it too late for me? The monk smiled. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. As long as you breathe, you still have a chance. Those words changed everything. Arjun returned home. He deleted the social media apps that had stolen his dreams. He created a timetable. He woke up before sunrise. He exercised, read books, improved his English, learned SEO, practiced digital marketing, built websites, completed online courses, worked on real projects. Some days were difficult. Some days he wanted to quit. Some days his old habits tried to pull him back. But whenever he felt weak, he remembered his father's tired hands. He remembered the monk's words, and he kept moving forward. One step, every single day. Months later, Arjun earned his very first income through freelancing. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was honest. He bought sweets, returned home, touched his parents' feet, and said, Papa, this is my first income. His mother's eyes filled with tears. His father smiled with pride. At that moment, every sacrifice they had made felt worthwhile. A few months later, Arjun received an interview call from a respected digital marketing company. He prepared with complete dedication. During the interview, the manager asked, What makes you different from other candidates? Arjun smiled. I know what it feels like to waste time, and because of that mistake, I learned the value of every single minute. I don't wait for motivation anymore. I simply work. A week later, an email arrived. Congratulations, you are selected as an SEO specialist. Arjun closed his eyes. Tears rolled down his cheeks. This time, they were tears of victory. Years passed. Arjun became successful. His income grew. He bought a comfortable home for his parents. His father no longer had to work exhausting shifts. His mother smiled more than she cried. Their sacrifices had finally been rewarded. One evening, Arjun returned to the same forest. The monk was still sitting beneath the banyan tree. Arjun bowed respectfully. Thank you, Baba. You changed my life, the monk smiled. No, my son. I only showed you the path. You were the one who chose to walk it. Narrator, remember this. Money lost can be earned again. Opportunities lost may return. But time, once gone, never comes back. Don't wait for next Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for next year. Start today, because every minute you invest today creates the life you will live tomorrow. Your future is not built by your dreams. It is built by what you do with your time, starting now. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who is wasting their time today. Because one decision can change an entire life.